All right. And I was wrong. I thought that was the last one. We do have one more. So don't forget to process your feelings. And I think that is super valid. So, yes, we have talked about recommendations, techniques really on how to calm down when you are feeling heated. However, that doesn't mean that you should just keep that feeling, that anger bottled up, because eventually it will come out and you will explode, and no number of techniques is going to stop that if you keep bottling that up. So definitely take time to process your feelings. And the recommendation here is to talk to someone that you trust, to determine the relative costs and benefits of expressing those feelings. So again, going back to talking to a trusted friend, a family member, maybe even a colleague, if you have a colleague that you trust enough to share, your thoughts and feelings with, but definitely like a family member or a friend. I think that talking about things, letting those things come out, and again, don't take it out on that person, but do talk about it, let it out, venting is healthy when done the right way. Because definitely don't keep that all bottled up. It will come out eventually.
Absolutely. And I think to your point, Victor, you made a really key point in the sense of like in time. So you don't have to talk about it now. You don't have to talk about it next week if you don't want to, but giving yourself that space really helped me, because as I'm venting, when I am ready to talk about it, when I know more of what I want to say and how I want to approach this situation, I'll get feedback and I'll be ready for that. When if I didn't, though, I've definitely gotten feedback before and I wasn't ready for it. So I didn't consider it. I shut that down. I humored that person giving me feedback, but I wasn't really doing anything with it. But I have noticed, personal and professional Robin, is that if I do have time, I'm willing to hear more about what the other person was going through. I'm ready to consider different aspects of things that could be going on that led to this point. So I think that's a really good point, Victor, that you made, is just like, give yourself that moment to do your thing. And then when you're ready to talk about it, also be open to hearing what that other person has to say. Because to your point, it could be somebody who knows everybody that was involved, so a coworker. It could be a friend who doesn't know anything, but they've heard about these people when you've talked to them before. So depending on who you're willing to talk to or who you can talk to, they might have really great insight for you as a coworker. They might be able to give you that other person's story, or they heard through the grapevine that they might be going through something. And then you're just able to pause a little bit more to see, like, how did this get here? What could you do differently? And I think just make you a better person, just being aware. I think to her points, it's like being more aware of, if you are talking to somebody, are they fidgeting? Are they moving? Or do you notice something within them that could be causing them to be more uncomfortable? But then also for yourself, it's like, how do you change and reapproach a situation that you've faced before?
And you also could be wrong. And that person tells you,
no, Victor, never. No, but you're right. You're absolutely right.
Yeah. But to your point, like that feedback, maybe you actually are in the wrong. But then if you don't take that time to process and then receive the feedback, even if you are wrong, I don't know if you've ever known that you're wrong, but you're still not accepting that you're wrong.
Yes.
And you don't want to let it known. So definitely take some time to be ready for the feedback. That's great tip as well.